These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat article, quote, "Dollar auction, what is the truth about stopping the central bank's platform for currency conversion?" Quote, "This platform will be stopped at the end of the year according to what the bank officially announced. The Central Bank of Iraq must break the parallel market, the black market, in selling dollars and get them in line with the official rate of the central bank. This is critical to the process and the next steps, the steps we all want to happen." All right, moving on. Frank26 has a question. Is there a limit that they will let you exchange? Frank26 said that's a good question. It's possible that they'll let you only exchange so much per day, or they'll tell you you can exchange it all, but you can only take out so much per day. You'll find out all those rules and regulations once it happens with whatever bank you'll be working with. All right, clear article, quote, Al-Sudani, everybody is invited to create an Iraqi identity that transcends all sects and religions. Quote, Prime Minister Mohammed Shah al-Sudani said, everyone is called upon to create an Iraqi identity that transcends all sects and religion. The birth of Jesus Christ is an occasion to emphasize a diverse and unified Iraq. We adhere to this diversity, which represents a source of strength for all Iraqis. This came during his participation in the Christmas Eve Mass, which was held at St. Joseph's Cathedral in Karada District in central Baghdad. All right, Militiaman has an article, quote, Iraq has gotten rid of the burden of foreign debts for the first time, which had shackled it economically. Sorry, I cannot talk today. What remains of its debts to international parties constitutes less than $9 billion that will be paid between now and the year of 2028. Iraq is going to have a lot of money. If you're going to be a creditor, people are going to be coming to you for money, and Iraq is going to have a lot of it. To be fair, I think a lot of us are going to have a few dollars too because of it. Moving on, Mark Z via PDK article, quote, Iraq Stock Exchange first with the volume of trading between Arab markets. It only launched a year or so ago, but already it's the largest trading market in the Middle East. This one is huge. They're setting themselves up as a regional leader, a world leader, and what is going to be important, they need currency that matches the region. That rate bar is high when you look at Kuwait and Bahrain and all the other currencies values over there. Frank26, in my opinion, the next step is for the auctions to stop and the Iraqi dinar currency to float freely internationally in basket with the other currencies. It will cause the value to go up. Right, Claire has an article, quote, says Prime Minister Iraq, a historical center of Christianity in the Middle East. Quote, Iraq is a historical center for Christianity in the Middle East, and that Christians have contributed for centuries to supporting Iraq's civilization, culture, and development, and were builders of this country in various stages, adding that Iraq's identity that transcends sects and regions and religions is our real goal. And this is clear through the cohesion and participation in various occasions, especially Christmas and what it represents as a symbol of unity and brotherhood. Mark Z via PDK article, quote, an expected rise in the dollar, temporary shock awaits the Iraqi market. This is talking about the end of the auctions. One thing that will solve all their worries is an upward reinstate or revaluation close or higher than the US dollar. All right, let's see. Frank26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report, Firefly Television saying Iraq is buying huge amounts of gold, and it's to offset the ending of dollar exchange auctions. Lastly, I've got Mark Z via PDK says there are many here in the U.S. and all over the world that are expecting a value change With the end of the auctions, not just people on the internet, but folks in government and the banking world as well.